the juice, I got the juice. 10 old Chatham's on. Foolies glad I'm home. Even my haters kinda glad I'm on. Rest in peace to my bag.
Hey, what's happening, guys? Best NHL clips here, and today I'm back with episode number 7 of Story Times. That is right, we are doing an episode of Story Times. So if you guys actually enjoyed this series, make sure to leave a like. I haven't uploaded one of these in a couple months because, quite frankly, you guys just stopped, I guess, enjoying them. I think. I mean, I wasn't getting comments anymore, I wasn't getting likes or views, so, you know, I just got discouraged and stopped putting them out. But if you guys actually like these story times videos, please make sure to drop a like on it and show me some love, and maybe I can do some more of these in the future. But I particularly wanted to make this one today because there was something that happened this weekend that I figured was worth a video. So this weekend I was getting ready. I had a big test today on Monday that I just wrote, and I had killer amount of studying to do. But Saturday night, as I was studying, I like to have a few drinks, and I ended up getting drunk. And so I ended up going to bed, and then at about 6 a.m. I wake up, and the fire alarms. I live in a building, okay? So I live in a big building. There's 5 floors, and we have 15 condos on each floor. So it's not too uncommon for buildings to get fires, but I've lived here for 20 years. I've been alive for 20 years, and there has never been a fire in my building. There's a building right across from me, and they have had 2 big fires, and to the point where it has killed somebody. But my building has not had a fire before. The last fire my building had was before I was born, and it was in the garbage chute, and it didn't really affect anybody. But anyways, on the other hand, we have had a bunch of times where people have pulled fire alarms in the middle of the night, and we all have to wake up, go outside in the freezing cold, and just wait until the fire department tells us we can go back into the building because some idiots have decided to pull the fire alarms. But this wasn't the case this time. So as I was telling you guys, I was studying for my test earlier that night, and I was drunk. I was drunk by the time I went to bed, I'm not gonna lie. So at 6 a.m. I wake up to the fire alarms going off in my building. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, I didn't look at the clock, I just assumed, okay, I'm up, they're doing a fire test. They always do these fire tests. So I kind of lie back down, and then I wake up like 2 minutes later, and I'm like, wait, they're not off yet. Oh shit, maybe somebody pulled the fire alarm. So of course, I go to look out the peephole to see if there's anything going on, and I don't really see anything. So I go and I sit down for another minute, and still they're going off. So I'm like looking outside, and people are starting to leave the building, and I noticed 2 or 3 people outside the building. So I wake up my mom, and we open up the door, and to my actual surprise, down at the other end of the hall, my whole hallway is filled with smoke. There is smoke up and down my entire hallway, and I'm thinking, holy shit, because now I'm awake, and now I've sobered up a bit that I realize what's going on. So what we did is we woke up, got ourselves together, I turned off all my electronics, started shutting windows, closing doors, made sure the cats were on the balcony because I was not fighting my cats to bring them downstairs. And me and my mom decided, okay, well, I guess this one's a real one. And we start to go downstairs, and everybody else is starting to come out of their apartments in our hallway, which smells completely like roasted hot dogs for some reason. So with the hallway filled with smoke, we make our way down the stairs from the very top floor of my building all the way down to outside, and we're waiting there for about 5 minutes because we know this time it's actually a fire. So the fire trucks pull in and everything like that, and we thought everything was all handled under control. So we get ready to go back in, and as we're going back in, there's like 6 different firemen manning the doors of our apartment floor. And we're thinking, oh, what the hell is going on here? So we open up the door, and there's more smoke than there was before. And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? No sleep here. I'm not gonna get any sleep, and I'm gonna have to write this test on Monday. Like, this is brutal. How am I gonna get any studying done? So at this point, you know, I'm not really drunk anymore. I'm kind of sobered up. But anyways, the fire departments ended up coming, and ended up getting everything under control. And what ended up happening is, since the stairwell is all concrete, it's kind of like a chimney. So what actually happened was somebody had lit a fire to this box on the 3rd floor, and they had decided, for whatever reason, the stupid idiots decided to kick it all the way down to the 1st floor, watch it tumble, and it ended up going down to the 1st floor and catching one of the inside doors, which isn't concrete or isn't steel, and setting the whole bottom of that stairwell and that door on fire. And of course, with heat rising, it went all the way up to the 5th floor, and ended up causing a tunnel effect for the smoke and putting it all into the 5th floor. So now that whole bottom of the stairwell is pretty burnt, and my whole hallway smells like hot dogs. So I don't know what idiots decided to set this fire at like 5:30, 6 in the morning, but I'm just happy I got to go back into my house, go to bed, and everything was alright. So anyways, boys, that is my story for this story times. Please, once again, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if I should do more of these. I hope you boys enjoyed the story, and have a great day, you sexy studs.